so bored. I miss my mommy. I miss my mommy. What else? What else? I have money for something on. And my mommy died. My dad may have food for me at home, but I don't want to live with him. Okay, he's so sexy and he deserves the best for him. People stay actively sexual until their death and death. A Gloria Nilsson, así como estaba en foto. Andrew Suárez, el puerco, posiblemente le siguió metiendo dedos hoy acostándose encima de ella cuando ella estaba en una camilla. Médica, gente tan puerco. He destroyed her health to rape her. Ew, 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 ew. Those outfits are so relatable. What else? 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 I'm so bored. I'm heading over to Central Market to get food. I'm starving. I don't have money. I just have food stamps. I have an apartment. I have money to pay for fees. That's a cute color. What is that? What else? What else? What else is that mine? What else? 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 You can decapitate Gloria Nilsson Acevedo Cordero if she's alive. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo for starving me on purpose, trying to let the people in the planet know that I'm but right now I have nothing. Right now I have nothing. This is me having nothing at the moment. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate me. How many citizens of sons that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money? I think their names are Andrew Stupid, Alex, Albert. That's cute. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate Jayden Lorenzo Acevedo killed Gloria Nilsson too. Y Ramón You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo killed Gloria Nilsson to be Ramon's one and only gente. You can decapitate Jayden Lorenzo Acevedo that killed Gloria Nilsson to be Ramon's one and only gente. Da un asco. Ew, 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 ew. I want to live there with Jayden and Keilany at the floodgate or 300 art house or the art residences, the arts residences, the Thompson Hotel. What is there near here? What else? A home at the Dominion. That's possibly mine. And I don't remember having the key to it. I think I have an apartment there and I don't have the key to it. My parents don't speak to me. They want to complain that they had such a terrible life with abuse towards them. That they're like, whatever, let her suffer. Si no me quiere hablar y pedirme la llave de su casa. Y instead of saying like, Arlene, here's your money, here's the keys to your home. Stop wondering if you don't remember your homes. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate Burgundy Woods if she steals my money, gets in the way of me receiving money, steals my vehicles, and steals my money, or stays in my homes without my permission. La tipa es una leech, a little girl, rape victim, illegal prostitute for, with an attitude too for. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate me, harm me, swear to insistence, and rape me, and steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. Beep beep. What else? What else? I want to get on that carriage right now and all the money. You can decapitate Albert, Alex, Andrew, Suarez that have raped me and steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. There's no such thing as first lips of my vagina. I'm not even Latina poor. And they're so disgusting because I reject them. They go on creating a storyline de que me apesta el culo cuando no me apesta. Sin ellos ni estar cerca de mi culo, literalmente. And because that's terrorism. Two people, they're like, we don't know what to do. He's so handsome, so we might just kill it. What else? Beware about so handsome that you're killing the potential wife that he could have had. He's coming after you next if he kills me. Porque he'll be like, he's done that. In my presence, what does being handsome have to do with anything? People want to take advantage of me for my looks, he says. Anyways, heading to the restaurant hopscotch because I think that's what my dad funded this for. So while Maldita stay on Burgundy Woods, as an adult, she stays in my homes without my permission, steals my money, my vehicles, and gets in the way of me receiving money. My dad is like, Arlene needs a restroom. Ideally with plenty of water. Sitting area, a place for her to charge her phone. And a gift shop for her if she needs like a t-shirt or a hat. What if it's cold, a sweater? I'll just send her just enough to laugh and be like, bitch, I would have given you the world had you have married me. But you refused to do that. So this is what her home could look like. And a big feel to Andrew that refused to date me because I didn't have an ottoman in my bedroom. But what about those light fixtures, gente? What about those light fixtures? What else? So just so that H&M doesn't get all my love. You're such. What else? I have like 2 rooms I can spend here. I want this. I want this one. I want this one. That's pretty, isn't she? Leech? I don't know. I want this one when I'm done painting. This is cute. I've macrame before. What's in the box? It's cute. I want these. What else? That's cute. Not every artist wants to see a book with their work out there. Some people just give it all for free. One could be that wealthy or uninterested. I want to buy that book roots because it's good practice to draw. Saw his work already. It's so difficult. If one isn't into real that, that's what people said to him on behalf of me, possibly, right? I want a camera ASAP and Jayden and Keilany with me for me to take pictures with Jayden and Keilany. Not my best friend. What else?
Hey, what do you want?
What else? I want to see.
You want some water?
Oh, I want this one.
I need some of that stuff for you. How about that?
What else? Oh, this is the exhibit I was saying that I want to see. So does it change with exhibits? Does the merch change with each exhibit?
So this is actually the first time we got merch that's specifically for an exhibit. This is a rapid exhibit happiness. We're going to have it for like a month. So I think if we get more exhibits moving forward, we don't really get a new one at least once a year. So we'll have merch for exhibits. But not for any of the three years.
That's cute. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? That's cute. Oh, I want to book. This Monday way today. Where's their Once I run out of here, kill Burgundy. What's that? If it's an adult, she steals my money. Or stays at my house without my permission. Or steals my vehicle. Or, oh, God forbid, that child starts to rape me. Ew. Anyways. My daddy got me a clean restroom so that while Burgundy rapes my man, possibly, and it's not Shakira. I'm suffering and die of being on my There's not 5 years who will be born being a rapist. Regardless of the man, or deserve can you come political? Ew. I oh, and he like raped and I'm so tired of them. And says, how come she can get to stake in that penalty first and you're not having it for her? And I can do the same for my brother? That was a birthday for some reason. What? Luego de irse a una llave dividida y después planeé, girl, have a baby with them. Ew. Ellos no entienden el asco que ellos dan con Jimmy en la lírica es tan puerca, una chica. It's just, what else? Oh, that's a nice picture. What else? What else? Or do I want water from there or not? What else? Or do I want rainwater? I have liquid death. That's what I want. Great bathroom though. Great bathroom. Just ask me how to bathe in that sink with paper towels or toilet paper, Sonia. Or bring your own cloth. Let it dry, let it stink. What else? What else? This place doesn't have a public restroom. What else? You can decapitate. Déjame estar en esos sons that rape me to steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate Jimmy Tendalitis. Bleach. Lorenzo Suárez, asquerosidad. Ew, yo celebrate aniversario and the boy tried to get me involved in that shit. I'm no cuero. I'm no pendeja, so I want no part in their prostitution ring. Ew. What else? That outfit is so relatable. I want high-rise shorts and my cellulite. I get the best compliments on it. What else? Down to I've been like that with my baby daddy, walking in a city. Like I'm heading this way, you're heading that way, right? Or let's head there together. You're telling me where to head over to. And then he smiles like, oh, you're so smart. That is the shortest way. Look at you. And I hate women. That's because my mother's a leech. And yours didn't provide me with enough gifts while I was waiting for ladies. Then I killed her, is what he wants to say. Possibly. There's a concert. When does the bus get here? What else?
A couple people got fired. They like that.
Bus will be here in 18 minutes, or do I sit? Your bus will be here in 18 minutes, or do I sit? You can decapitate Jerry Garcia, okay? Gaga Girl Maker. Yeah. If he gets in the way of me receiving money, mocks me, steals my money. Oh, I read the cell went away. I'm not banking like I'm used to, like I should be. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm so bored. Maldita sea ese puerco, Albert Suarez, carajo, que wants to back it. He's a Muñoz now. I'm like, I never changed my last name anyways. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Porque si él se lo mama a Edgar, wants to be like, Edgar me llevó a Bobby's también, Olive Garden, and you that. ¿No te diste cuenta? ¿Qué carajo es eso? El tipo es un puerco, una basura. Ew. Did he save my panties while I was living in Utah? Ew, and my name was in the apartment place. Full. And I didn't allow him there. And I'm very respectful of people's spaces. I'm like, this is where I have sex with my man. So I don't bring strangers in here. What else? Albert tipo es un puerco. That's what his lápida is gonna say. So no lápida. Decades ago, he could have rehabilitated all himself. All this time, I wasn't ever thinking about him. Se me partió la uña. Se me partió la uña. I'm gonna stay at the San Antonio Hotel tonight. I don't have money. I'm gonna stay at the Best Western. Get naked in the tub. I think I'll leave. Sleep under the sheets naked. Eat a la boulangerie the next day. After I check out from the Best Western. What else? You can give me money in person. How much is Zoho or CRM worth? You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Designs going. Lo que estoy pensando, straight to my heart. Arlene Lorenzo Art Shop. INTAYIAFAY. I'm Tire Shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/F/Arlene-Lorenzo. Parking is only $5 there. Wow, impressive. So I can visit Hopscotch, head over to Walgreens, Royal Blue Grocery if I want to, Legacy Park too, that there's parking closer than ever. I can take it like into a hike day downtown. That looks like so me on the day of my wedding. What else? What else? I'm gonna stay at the Best Western tonight. And I don't have money. I want my social media, my life to look healthy again. You know what, Jayden can only live with me doesn't mean they have to be attached to my hip 24/7. One is 19, one is 15. Soon to be 20 and 15. Jayden's birthday is in a few days. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money, gets in the way of me receiving money, stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicle, so that Jayden and Keilany stop talking to me. You can decapitate la leech. Joanna Vargas es una asquerosa, una tipa tan puerca, fo. You can decapitate my homie, started learning the sons that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money, se la maman a ella, and try to turn me into the third wheel, trying to turn me into a leech like those leeches. Y el tipo es un puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad. La tipa una puerca, una basura, una asquerosidad. She showed up with one of them to my parents' home when I was like 18, 19. So I know that you're not sexually attracted to me. And that I repulse you. But we must ask you, and as soon as he had walked in, he's like, it was her idea. Oh, that's relatable, that outfit's pretty. If you should have sex with us right now, el tipo estaba listo para que yo lo tirara por la marquesina de casa de mi mamá y de mi papá. However, that wouldn't be a short thing kill. I don't want to touch her because she wants to rape me. Ew. I can kill them both in self-defense. My dad was upset. He's like, why didn't you kill them? They don't pay you for all the massages that you want intercontinental. Not that you don't need a massage right now, but you're going to need so many massages after you killed them, the same rate that you need massages now. When you kill them in self-defense, then you can get massages at Intercontinental. What else? So you can decapitate Joanna Vargas. You can decapitate my homies, the sons that rape me, that steal my money and get in the way of your saving. Un puerco, he took her to the Best Western after he didn't take me, and then he rubbed on my face. De que el tipo es un puerco, un bruto asqueroso, ignorante. Maldita sea. When people realize when I have feelings for them and they're not men, and then they end up raping me and stealing my money and get in the way of my happiness. What else? I want to get on the Amtrak. I saw that Henry something train at near some Post Square, washing it. So cute. What else? It's not my vehicle. It's not my vehicle. Do I own Zoho Serum? Soho dia. What else? What else? I'm so bored. I want a man in my life right now. In my thought that one day. And I'm clean and I'm pretty. Even with something else, my men will understand. Yeah, because I won't bring up the leaf story. It might be in the back of my head. Sorry, I have something else in my Instagram. In the back of my head. People might be there like, by maldito puerco. Que te viola en tu primo segundo que te robó tu dinero por más de 30 años. I forgot about that as soon as I saw her nipples. I read that in her head. 911 after the excavation is done. She is a rape victim. She's crying inside of our second cousin, I think. So that's subconscious, so maybe it could have been her daddy. Who is it? Who is he that he abused you? You, pendejo. This is what I wanted to say to Richie. You, lacroso. More bellaco es. Benjamin Suarez and his sons that rape me, steal my money, and get in the way of me receiving money. Carlitos, que te hizo que un carro te pase por encima, really? Or you're just trying to remind me of Carlitos. That's why I don't go like, un carro te pasa por encima, Richie, because that may not have even happened. And he was trying to scare me off with Carlitos. Like, mátate, Carlitos is after killing you. Y Carlitos says, she can kill me in self-defense and I don't want to go to jail. What else? I want to visit Kawabunga Bar. What do I want to wear? Something that matches. What else? 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 Excuse me. Too close now. Too close. I hate when that happens. Or it's never happened. So I'm more like literally stop right next to me. What else? What else? I'm so bored. I'm so bored.
I look for Susie, my daughter. Have you seen her?
What
Susie
else?
cute? My daughter, no. She's around here somewhere.
Bored.
Might be a
I
Maverick
went
or
over to the airport. To the airport. I want to head over to the airport.
might be over there.
I had a nice presentation. Anyways. What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate Jorge Aviles that raped me in 2016. You can decapitate Michael Norman that raped me in 2016. I'm gonna blanket some food, a book, and to read there after I've taken a shower at the San Antonio Hotel or my apartment. Stay the night at the San Antonio Hotel just for fun, possibly. Eat some food different. What does Kawawanga Bar serve, if anything? Bar bites. What is open till late? Maybe I'll finally afford a sandwich at Royal Blue Grocery. Or room service. What else? What else? What else? What else? Is that mine? So I want to visit Jayden and Keilany in Tampa next week. I want to stay at Epicurean Hotel. A massage from JW Marriott. Excuse me, I just burped. I want to shop at International Plaza and Bay Street. I want to eat a burrito, mashed potatoes, pasta, salad, or tiramisu. You're supposed to eat with the leeches. My dad said they get to go naturally if you must, so that they know that you know how to swipe a credit card, so that you eat, that you dine, and you ever mention Carlitos being with her, not with you, porque Carlitos is insignificant in tu vida when he's not a man. So that when a judge says, but Leach, why did you steal her money? And they're like, es que ella no come. Ella no sabe ir a un restaurante. They're caught in their lies all the time. They're gaslighters, gross. My dad said, that's the first stretch, but use the opportunity and don't feel bad ever. Oh, you don't feel bad ever. Whatever. That if you end up dining with one of the leeches that he puts in front of you without you remembering, like, who is this and why did I just pay for her food? It's like you're showing kindness. That if they suffer from starvation, you would have helped them kindly. So it looks great in court for you, kiddo. Not that you need to look great in court. Pero they can go on gaslighting and say Arlene doesn't know how to get to a restaurant. That's why he's fucking inside. They're dumb. They're dumb. They're dumb. They're dumb. Anyways, I would take myself to Hyde Park Village to shop. I want to shop. I want to dine at Daily Eats, Green Lemon. I want to take Jayden and Keilany to Magic Kingdom. I want to eat at my little bakery and make some sandwiches. Please shoot Carlitos right now. Sorry, raping me, getting in the way of me receiving money, that Anthony Capisano guy. That said that gets to me, don't visit Mr. Sandwich ahí donde yo voy con Ginny Jandaliris. And because they're death penalty worthy, they want to hold me back from living my life. And they're worth less than me. They have no value to this planet. Well, and I assess human capital for a lot of people. Just ask Donald Trump that doesn't even know my name, doesn't want people mentioning me, possibly. And I fixed the planet just with my words. I spit out money, plus I have a lot of wealth. And my daddy says, here, there, everywhere. Well, I'm spitting out words. What else? 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 I'm gonna take Jayden and Keilany back to school. This month, spring break was and shop with Jayden and Keilany at the shops at Wiregrass and the outlets in Wesley Chapel and the outlets in Wesley at San Marcos. I mean, I want to eat with Jayden and Keilany at Burger 21. You can decapitate Albert Suarez, that's his name. They tried to turn me into that mom that's like, no le puedo comprar ni un lápiz a mi bebé. He may have reminded me through emails, enlisted emails. So I'm not back to school, only shopping mom. Never happened, never will. I have the pictures and the bank statements to prove it, and I'm not even trying. What else? I even gave them an opportunity to fund me through Snapchat. I added Jorge Aviles, David Ledesma, Kila Barnes, Jennifer Bonilla, Elizabeth Munoz, Sarah Renz, Mandalena Herrera, Santiago Lovelo, Terry Garcia. It's like, look, I eat, I shop, I have a life by myself and with my 2 kids. Yeah, motherfuckers, no? Okay, esto continúa. You can decapitate Santiago Lovelo. You can decapitate David Ledesma. You can decapitate Jorge Aviles. You can decapitate Mandalena Herrera. You can decapitate Jennifer Bonilla. You can decapitate Elizabeth Munoz. You can decapitate Sarah Francis. You can decapitate La Barnes. You can decapitate Berenice Venegas. You can decapitate Gerardo Garcia. There's the bus. Oh, that would have been a pretty picture. What else? What else? The driver on this bus is really pretty. I've seen her before. What else? What else? Where do we stay today? What else? I stink like sweat. I should. What?
With care. Don't chase the bus. Yeah, going to think you're going to be done. Don't go to the house.
I'm gonna stay on the bus system today. But I can't remember. It was like that. Maybe saying this time around because she wasn't living with me, she stayed away from it. A mí me envían videos, yo digo, ese por la tablilla lo reconozco, se lo robó a ella, le digo a la policía este, and it only takes him like a flush of a toilet. It's like, it's inconvenient, but it doesn't like take away from one's life. And then me encontré con alguien en una esquina y lo besé. O comí algo con otra persona. Porque son liches, lo dicen todo. They're like, tablilla XYZ, I'm a porn star. Ese es el carro que le robé a ella. What else? I'm heading over to Central Market today. I want to stay there tonight. I'm gonna shop there tomorrow and order some my grandparents. And my parents confirmed it. And I don't need a set of other grandparents that are already dead to confirm it. So that doesn't mean I'm not a good artist because I didn't have a set of grandparents like Albert and Alex and Leach and Andrew want to make you believe they were better artists. They had both sets of grandparents as well. You brag that a lot, se lo quitaron, or fue una coincidence. Yeah. What else? What else? Or he tried to match me. People say that's scary. And those words. Yes, so that's how I was in a grandparents now. What else? That looks like a good hangout spot when there's not like that many people. And are those open, those restrooms? And is there a place to for lunch? Or is that not even a restroom? I think they're restrooms. And is there a place for one to wash lunch? There's the train. Do you know that un vagón de esos can be worth more than Union Pacific altogether?
Caution, ramp is moving. Precaución, rampa en movimiento. Please exit through the rear door.
El vagón, fucking option. Some people are like, are Milwaukee? That's our Milwaukee. Like, this bitch has always been to Milwaukee on that trip. And there are people that are so attached to it that they want it. Or the contents of what's in there. What? Anyways, Milwaukee might be where I'm buying land. I want to lay with my kids there somewhere outside of the dog park. On a blanket and read and eat charcuterie. What else? I miss riding a bike with Jayden and Keilany. They're so lovely. What else? Do I want to eat Damien? Antique Streets now has a birthday cookie. Oh. What else? What else? Oh, those are pretty pink. It's like Neapolitans. Why? Oh no, I'm mad already. Not only because this is like unofficial, but they have all the technician paperwork possibly from the dealership. But because by age 19, I had at least 4 BMWs that I've yet to drive because La Leach me lo roba so I can get to his dick and I don't want his dick. Ew, gente. Anyways, this is where LB's gonna be. I look so small. I know the Pearl doesn't look like that big and it has so many shopping spaces. I want a rosto today, but I need another outfit. Yeah, I need to tan. And I need new teeth. Possibly I need a cleaning of my teeth. What else? 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 I would eat there. What else?
Approaching Broadway and Josephine.
Have you ever seen such a beautiful pellegrin? Wow, the leash knows how to speak. What else? Oh, and then he thought I would be gone from here after bragging about the Frost Tower. And he thought I would have brought all this beauty of a building. Then I would be dead already. What else? What else? What else? What else? I want to rehabilitate that building. And so, what else? What else? Oh, let's not out there. Oh, did they rent it as a functional? Like, I don't know. I hate people possibly that are around here. What else? After I left Halloween with Jayden and Keilany from Gabby's house, did Ruby say, "What are you doing? You invited her? She's gonna kill us in self-defense." I can see it in her eyes that she's very pleasant. Not our best friend. We don't need friends either. And she's not seeking our approval. And very cordial. Did you see her around there in her own lychee? That's a right baby. She's like, oh, cute old thing. Nice Halloween costume. Like she's the first lady. That's what they say about me. But it's like she's the first lady. Like, oh my God, kids today and not kill anyone while your parents did. They take them to the children's museum and then there's a stabbing. You see those knives there? It's like a cafeteria under it. Those are for stabbing. And the kid maybe like, no, it isn't. Those maybe Mandy has his kids. They're right babies. This one they know that she have a boy. Yeah, esa tipa tan puerca que protestando por unos pantalones de Nordstrom. Ew. Que licha se ve en public posts and everything like that. Wow, just wow, gente tan fuerte.
Approaching.
How many Mexicans are there? And it's a Mercedes Benz. Also very cute. Earlier, there was an Amazon Prime van right in front of the Alamo Music Store. Like I can get keyboards from both places, but where can you get stationery from? What else? I got a keyboard today. Oh, are they confessing? Oh, I've heard that. That people are like, oh no, she wants a keyboard and she does not have money for food. She's not faking it. And I want a keyboard today is some of their time to confess, I've heard. If they're that dumb.
This building requires special accommodations being exit through the front door.
So the FBI is holding up some people. No, not yet. We need more keyboard confessions. Oh, my dad is like, hurry, hurry, give her money. And people are like, no, you missed that mark 3 days ago. I'm like, I'm gonna give her money. And your dad was like, that's why I stay away from it. Because it would be like 3 days ago, I said to your dad, I'm gonna give her money. And your dad said, no, que el FBI me dijo que he needs more keyboard confessions. And then my dad says, give her money. And he's like, no, I just talked to the FBI guy too, and he does need more keyboard confessions. And my dad's like, you're not supposed to talk to the FBI guy just because I did. What else? What else? What else? I like those children's. What's going on at Holly's nail bar? What it was? That was sting. What else? I may want to live there. At the Broadway.
Approaching Philip.
What a high rise and what a high rise. Before Howard Happiness, there was this big wall college. I would massage from, what is it? Oak Haven. Ya, ya, pues quería hacer. I need warships. in a bank account with Chase. Just for fun, and he may have one for me that I don't have access to. Is that what he was trying to tell me? Thank you. He would have given me $150,000 a day for me to spend of my own money. And I don't have the Visa card. So I just sent the information to the FBI and it's like, here, figure this out. So I wonder if I can. Or I didn't pick it up. I want to shop chick tea. Oh, this is cute near college. What else? 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 I want microgreens. Eventually I'll be one. But I don't want to be classified into senior living. Ew, él toma café ahí for. Did he found that or rape people? Ew, and they gave him a like on Instagram. Ew, he gets likes on and follows on Instagram, but he should be dead. Ew. Or is it just Panchito that's like 9 years younger than me, or there's like hotness 20 years younger than me that get all the likes and all the follows on that account, Matt Martinez 2018. Oh, porque he wants to dissect. Like I was exploding. That I got a follow from Mario Guajardo, but it was because he saw Keilany's pussy in Gabby one day. Or that the HGTV girl is actually someone that stayed in my home without my permission. That's why she was following me on Instagram. What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate everyone, including Mario Guajardo, the HGTV girl. If they stay in my homes without my permission, steal my vehicles, get in the way of me receiving money, and steal my money. I'm starving. I don't have money for food. I don't have a home. I don't have electricity in my apartment that the city provides for me. I'm no illegal prostitute. I won't ever be an illegal prostitute. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and his sons that raped me to steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. I want to read a book. Those leashes are so dumb. Do they even parent? It only if you have a 30,000 square home. If not, they're like, oh no, this kid instead of a sex addict is a book addict. We can't give Arlene books. She'll read so much she won't let us rape her. That's why they get in the way of me. My college degree, and then he's like, Lily, eres González todo de un degrente. Y Jayden Lorenzo got it online, gente. Y Jayden me enseña todas las nighttime classes que coge con el dinero que le roba Arlene también. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and his sons that rape me, that steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. I've caused my starvation for more than 30 years. Trying to rape me. You can decapitate Jayden and Lorenzo Suarez. You can decapitate La Lich, Neritza Lorenzo. You can decapitate La Lich, Amarilis González Soto. Son unas puercas, unas asquerosidades. Ew. You can decapitate Yesenia Roman Feliciano, esa tipa una puerca. She will get to school and be like, spend the night with your husband. Y ese posiblemente era el esposo de ella, la bruta no sabe lo que es una relación. Oh, porque como están pendientes de quitarle el padre a la madre, quitarle la madre al padre. And they don't understand Catholicism. They think that if they're Catholic, they have to stay together, and anything else is considered cheating. Why have I been there with the mismatching somewhat matches yellow and green goes together. I swear, and then there's gold. What else? That cloud is so pretty. And then the pink horse too. What else? What else? Anyways, qué gente tan puerca. Qué gente tan puerca. That's the cute color of that vehicle. ¿Cuántos de esos me robó? Oh, the Toyota one. Antes de que salieran para el público, ya había uno en mi casa and I couldn't even drive it. In my name y todo. It's an FJ Cruiser or something like that. Y Elisha, anyone que le mamara el pene, le dio una trillita de eso. El tipo es un puerco. Oh Lord, I don't know if that right. What else? Some more. What is this? I'm placing this in my apartment for if I get evicted, they take pictures. So I have like luxury magazines in my apartment. Those are cute in green. And the brown is not the venue. So there's a need for whatever. These are pretty. What else? Como ya sabe que cada una de las flores individual $2 y no se realmente está enterrado. They're so gross. They're so gross. What else? That's oh, is it? I want the otra lasagna. No white cheese. Anyways, I got our food stamps. Oh, they might not even have the pizza. So what will I eat? Hopefully se cambia eso. Guantes para hacerme la pizza. Oh, thank God. Hi, A4 pizza formaggio. A4 formaggio pizza. Anyways. That's it. Arlene? Okay. What else? Why can't I waste my time? You're gonna say no? And your Alicia stays in my home, steals my money. That would have been so good. Oh my God. What else? What else? Time for dessert. Time for dessert. What is the pina colada greatness? I've had a somewhat topping that orange Mickey Mouse ish. I just wanted to be too many leeches on base. I'm like, I need this. Por si me están tratando de matar o violar, la gente me puede identificar por el color. For real, they're so disgusting. They're so aggressive. Ew. What is this? Love shape water. Oh, desde que sé que mujer más aburrida. Gaby se la pasa masturbándose de thought of her todo el día. Now that's some action. Trying to get Gaby killed. What else? Not chocolate there. It is a cream puff. Because when I want neutral, I want a cream puff. Oh, but that's like a different cream. That's not like the other thing. Here's a banana. Cute. What else? What else? More. What's up with the tattoo? 2021. Yeah, it's like cream puff. No, that's it.
I didn't know it was that much. That is
I've been there for too long. Shows up, I'm whisked away. Thank you. Water next. Anyways, so many men showed up to your home with cake today. Like that was an hour ago, she would be there. Then you're with the wrong man. Or you spend way too much time with. Or would I have someone for him? And he may just see you as a colleague. What else? What else? What else? What else? Water. Oh, I miss you just like I miss my mommy. Sprinkle. I want the regular ones, but maybe this will work. Or my soft serve ice cream that I want. Or this one, speaking of sleep. Slate, coral-ish, and gray. I want that one. Broth always needed. What else? There's that water. And I wanted to buy this at home store today. What is this? Oh, I'm gonna try this. Oh, that's the corset. That's really good. Oh, I want that. What? Oh, you have it all almost here. You can just get a lot of the Caesar. That's what you want. Sugar. What happened to the popcorn? What happened to the popcorn? What else? What else? I don't know how much making pleasure feels like what we get in Bananas today. Very unlikely because it's Graciano's cooking today. Thank you. What else? There's a lovely smell from the carniceria. And you guys, hello, my food stand. Car goes. What else? What else? I'm bordering money. Is there chocolate here? No. What else? Nice outfit. Saturday. What else? My pizza going for something right now. What else? Fish.
I get to this one back.
Thank you. What else? You know my t-shirt.
no, I don't. Thank you.
So Keilany is like she's doing happy dance after her electricity, which would all kill her. Anyways, I'm heading to the library tomorrow for my experience of charging my phone fully and my laptop. Thank you. I don't know. Eating what is I want. I guess my steak I like it well done. Then there are the flavor profiles that I used to be like 3 avocados a day. What else? However, if I were on vacation, I pick like the healthiest arugula for my palate, so I wouldn't complain. Oh, and the leeches, no, they're like, no. Like La Hermana and other people that have eaten with her lie about her and gaslight people, and like they sometimes say truthful for their own sake. People say they're like, because we wouldn't have, if they want to high up their values, illegal prostitutes, and try to give the impression that I let them rape me. They're like, no, we dined together, but she wasn't ever complaining. Like, I wish I was at home eating right now. What else? I don't even need a spoon. I need a fork. Those have been touched like that. It's very nice that they do that. Once one learns a trick and one doesn't work here. But do I need to? I need to. What else? Oh, that's her fish. What else? In self-defense? Oh, I'm like a real fire. I don't know. Really money. I'm definitely a victim of starvation. Thank you for watching. Now give me some money, please. What else? Did Jayden and Keilany need confirmation? Because they're like, we've always seen her eat lavishly, so we don't know that she's being starved. We always eat lavishly, so what do you mean she's being starved? What else? So Gabby says, honey, starvation means I tried to rape you and you. Forget they could be that gross. If Baker were that happy with her, he would have never have stolen my money. What else? I need more guys. And then I used to clean this table. I'm bored. Anyways, before universities were created, people were praised for their philosophy and inventions. I bring that up every so often while being starved. I want fries with ketchup right now. And I'm hungry. You can copy take my home and saw this businesses that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of receiving money. I wasn't here trying to seduce them or thinking about them last year. when I don't remember their names. I'm not here trying to seduce them either. Raped me around this house was built decades ago. So they're leeches that try to give them the impression that I'm in love with them. They're like, no, el dinero, ella está en Central Market pensando en ti, con eso es suficiente, con eso se llena. El tipo es un bruto y dices, wow, la próxima cena que ella me haga va a estar cabrona. Oh, he lives for that shit. Él es un enmayado asqueroso. Oh, ew, still. He's like, well, just to prove that Arlene wouldn't starve me, she wouldn't starve herself. Esta tipa me va a tener tremendo filete miñón, cabrón. El tipo es un puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad. You can decapitate Benjamin Sosa says, not rape me, that steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. What else? 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 Can decapitar la leches de Andres Alvarez, Alex Fo. Son uno enmayado, uno hambriento, una asquerosidad. That's not a man. Full. I'm ending this live and starting a new one.